Now, the Accra High Court on Thursday dismissed the application for injunction filed by the National Democratic Congress and the parliamentary candidates for Amenfi Central, Joanna Jan Kujo, seeking to restrain the Electoral Commission from printing ballot papers and notices of poll for the Amenfi Central constituency. Now, it would be recalled that the NDC filed the suit in reaction to the refusal of the EC to recognize Joanna Jan Kujo as a duly elected NDC parliamentary candidate for the Amenfi Central constituency on the orders of the High Court in 2nd earlier on the 31st of May 2024. Now, the court upheld the decision of the Electoral Commission, stating that the refusal to hold out, deal with in any way, recognize or afford any rights or privileges to Joanna Jan Kujo as the duly elected NDC parliamentary candidate for the constituency was in due compliance with the orders of the High Court in 2nd, which is still pending. Let's now speak to the Deputy Director of Elections and IT for the NDC, Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer, for more on this. Doc, good afternoon. Thank you for your time here on Newsbeat. Now, what steps really is the NDC planning to take?
Good afternoon, my brother. Let me say good afternoon to you and your cherished viewers.
Great, thank you very much. Now, I'm asking that what steps is the party taking to make sure that in light of this dismissal of the injunction, what really is the way forward for the party?
Well, after the High Court in Accra made the ruling yesterday, we quickly proceeded to 2nd High Court, where the original injunction was issued, to file another process to vacate the earlier injunction that was placed on Madam Joanna. And as I speak now, I can authoritatively say the Electoral Commission was duly served with the new process yesterday evening. And then it's slated for hearing on November 7th. So on November 7th, we will be going back to court at 2nd High Court in order to vacate the earlier injunction placed on Madam Joanna. So we are on. As we speak now, the statute will maintain. The EC cannot proceed to print any ballot paper for Amenfi Central.
And in light of this, does this alter, any strategy from the party in that particular constituency? Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc. If you can hear me, I'm asking that how is this affecting your strategy in that particular constituency in the upcoming election?
I can hardly hear you.
Okay. We can hear you now. Hello, Doc. Can you hear me? I think we have.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Great. So I'm asking that how has this affected your strategy in that particular constituency as we fought towards the December 7th election?
Well, we are not perturbed. We are working assiduously to make sure that we retain the seat. Amenfi Central is our seat, and I can assure you that we are going to win the seat. Madam Joanna will win the seat for us. I know all these mechanisms and machinations are coming from the MPP. They are working behind the scene, pulling the strings, just to make sure that it disturbs our processes of retaining the seat. But I can assure you, we are going to win the seat. As much as we are battling them out in court, we are also working on the ground to make sure that we retain the seat. And I have very clear in my mind that Madam Joanna can get not less than 80 to 90% of the votes when election is held today. I mean, she's on the ground. The people, they love her. She's down to earth. The community, she's doing a lot of work in the community to support them. So they will definitely vote for her.
I mean, just on the points that you raised, that it is the, you believe that it is the NPP, doing this. I mean, how substantive is this thing you're saying, sir?
Well, I am saying that because if you look at her posture and then what she's doing over there, that is why I'm giving numbers to it. Because I've been there, I've been to the constituency. I went and did the other elections that elected her. And I can tell you that these things that we are doing, clearly we know that we are going to win these elections. So we are not perturbed with this court thing that the MPP is engineering. Because all this is being engineered by the MPP. We are very clear in our mind. We have our intelligence. And we are very sure that by the time we end the process, come November 7th, Madam Joanna pictures will appear on the ballot paper.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for your time. Dr. Rashid Tanko, Computer, Deputy Director for Elections and IT for the NDC.